Are you holding on to anger and resentment that's weighing you down? Chances are you felt the heavy burden of unforgiveness pressing against your chest, stealing your sleep, and clouding your joy. You're not alone in this struggle, and more importantly, you don't have to carry this weight forever. That coworker who undermined your promotion, the family member who said those cutting words at last year's gathering, the friend who betrayed your trust. We've all been there, nursing wounds that seem to throb with fresh pain each time we revisit them. But here's what many of us don't realize. Holding on to these hurts doesn't punish the person who wronged us, it imprisons us. Research shows that chronic anger and resentment literally change our brain chemistry, elevating stress hormones and weakening our immune system. More than that, unforgiveness creates a barrier between us and the abundant life Christ promises. When we clutch tightly to our grievances, we're essentially saying, "I'll handle this justice myself. Thank you very much," a burden God never intended for us to carry. Jesus didn't just teach about forgiveness as a nice idea. He demonstrated it in the most extreme circumstances. When Christ taught us to pray, "Forgive us our debts, as we also have forgiven our debtors," he wasn't suggesting a casual exchange. He was revealing a spiritual principle. Our ability to receive God's forgiveness is intrinsically linked to our willingness to extend it to others. But forgiveness isn't about pretending the hurt didn't happen or immediately trusting someone who harmed you. It's about releasing your right to revenge and choosing to see the person who hurt you through God's eyes, as someone broken and in need of grace, just like you. When you choose forgiveness, something remarkable happens. The poison that's been coursing through your spiritual veins begins to clear. You start to sleep better. That knot in your stomach loosens. The obsessive replaying of hurtful scenarios begins to fade. This isn't positive thinking. 'Tis the supernatural work of God healing your heart. Forgiveness unlocks a profound sense of peace and freedom within you because it aligns your heart with God's heart. Today, you have a choice. You can continue carrying the weight of unforgiveness, allowing it to steal your joy and distance you from God's best. Or you can discover the transformative power of forgiveness and learn how letting go can unlock a profound sense of peace and freedom within you. The person who hurt you may never apologize. They may never even acknowledge the pain they caused. But your freedom isn't dependent on their response. It's dependent on your choice to release what was never yours to hold in the first place. Jesus is inviting you to lay down that burden today. Will you take him up on his offer